If you don't work hard in training, you're not going to work hard in a match. If you don't sprint in training, you're not going to sprint in the match. You don't battle for the ball in training, you're not going to battle in the match. Do you see where I'm going with this? If you don't do it in training, it's not going to happen for you in a match. So the intensity that I need to see out there again, 1v1, whether we're in a training environment or not, is everything that you want to do in a match, you have to do in training. Otherwise, it will not happen for you like you want it to in a match. Okay? This is your practice. This is your rehearsal that you take it into a match. So fight for the ball here, you fight for it in a match. Be aggressive in here, you'll be aggressive in the match. Everything is the same. You're just in a training environment here. Okay? So now, show me some intensity. Love that. The biggest mistake you can make on the football pitch is worrying about making a mistake. Okay? The minute you start worrying about making a mistake, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to make the mistake. Why? Because you're playing with uncertainty. You're not believing in yourself. You're lacking confidence. You're fearing something. And you're acting that way. So now in this session, when we're doing these 1v1s and we're doing these 2v2s, stop fearing making a mistake. Okay, mistakes are going to happen. We know that. So what? Get over it. And it isn't about the mistake, it's about how we're reacting to it. So stop worrying about making the mistake, because that is the biggest mistake. Okay, always remember that. Always have that ringing in your head. Don't worry about the mistake. The mistakes are going to happen. Okay, how are we reacting to those mistakes? So start showing me some confidence out here. Play as if you don't care about making the mistake. Love it, Noah. Love it, Noah. That's the one. Let's go again. Punch and press, punch and press. Oh. Never chase the game. Okay, when you're losing, never chase the game. Why should we never, ever chase the game or the result? You're going to play frantically, you're going to play with too much panic, you're going to play with uncertainty because you're rushing. You're going to tire yourself out, you're not thinking straight. Never chase a result. Okay, ever. When you're losing, focus on the actual football that you're playing. Okay? And even more than that, individually, just focus on doing the next thing as well as you can. And if you focus on doing the next thing as well as you can, and you focus on doing the next thing as well as you can, what will then start to happen? You'll start to play what? Good football. But if you're not focusing on doing the next thing right, and you're chasing a result, then what's going to happen? You're going to get greedy, you're going to try and take crazy shots because you're under too much pressure. So just relax a little bit. Okay, now we're going to do that again. Don't chase the result, just focus on playing good football. Okay, always focus on the football because that's in your control. The result isn't, but you play the good football and the result will come. A football scout is looking for you to be the best at doing one thing on the football pitch. One thing that every football scout is looking for you to be the best at. And it isn't fancy skills. It isn't being able to score all the goals. Okay, it's not being the best in a 1v1. It is so much more simpler than that. And without this, a scout is not going to give you any attention. And it is being the best on the pitch at doing the basics, doing the simple things, the two-touch passing, the simple decisions to retain the football. It doesn't have to be overcomplicated. You don't want to try and over-impress. A scout is looking for you to be the best at doing the most simple of things. Why? Why do you think the scout wants you to be the best at doing the basic, simple things? It's the quickest way. And how often are you going to use the simple, basic things during a game of football? A lot. They are the foundation of everything. And if you can't do them and you're not the best at doing them, then you're not going to get any attention. Become the best at doing the simple, basic things first, and then from there, you can build on it. But you can't build without those foundations. Simple right-left football, simple checking of the shoulders, simple bits of communication, simple decisions, simple decisions, okay? Don't overcomplicate it. Play that simple football and become the best at doing the basics.